Okay, well, welcome back, guys. This is going to be the fourth rumble that we do here, and it's probably going to be a complete, absolute disaster. We've got several armies. We've got the dwarves over here, half of the dwarves over here, and they're in their own group. We've got the other dwarf army over here, and they hate this army, and this army hates this dwarf army, so they're going to fight as soon as they can. And then we've got the dusk elf. They've got a column of infantry marching through here. The dwarfs are obviously hiding on the other side of the bushes here. That's why they can't be seen. And little did they know that, there's going to be two dwarf armies springing from ambush at once on this column that's moving. But there's also another faction inside the dusk elves here. There's the elephant faction. And they're about ready to revolt on their dusk elf masters that have enslaved them. And we'll see who lasts here, who comes out on top. Maybe it'll be a dusk elf that wins, or an elephant that comes out on top. We'll see. We'll unpause it and let him go. Elephant 5 has been struck down. The dwarves and the elves get to it, biting and fighting and kicking. Let's see, who do we have here? Dwarf 57. I think the dwarves are all spear dwarves, and the elves are all two-handed sworders. Dusk elf 38. The elves and dwarves begin to intermingle. The dwarves are stunned at the sight of the other dwarf army. For a moment, they're not even sure what the hell's going on. It's almost as if they've ran into a mirror. But it doesn't hesitate. They don't stop for even a moment. After they're done killing the elves, they get to killing each other. Dwarves start falling left and right. Dwarf 97's been struck down. 47. 20's gone. 49. There's a bunch of dwarves capping out there. 27, you're unconscious in extreme pain. A short, sturdy creature. Your thumb is broken and bruised. Your whole right hand is mangled, apparently. Dwarf 60, you're unconscious. I'm not sure why. You don't have any head or wounds, and maybe your left upper leg's broken, that's why. Dwarf 12, your right upper arm's cut off, you're crawling around. Dwarf 7, your left hand and upper arm's cut off. 27, you're all messed up. 77, your left hand. The rest of your body's bruised and cut. 4, you're unconscious. Both of your legs have been crippled. 77 gets flung against the wall and destroyed. And it looks like that army is all that's left here. What do we have? Yep. So that army is all that's left. That whole side. So now we'll have to give them something to fight, because we can't have that many dwarves still alive. Sorry, other dwarf army, you guys got massacred. No telling who massacred you guys. So we'll send a few guys, a few things in there to fight them, to trim them down. The first thing we'll do, let's see. Let's send in a few unicorns. We'll send in a unicorn there. Oh, look, they even have their own creature icon. That's awesome. We can watch this unicorn formation horn all these people here. We'll stretch the unicorns as far as the eye can see. The unicorns charge the dwarves. They collide. Horns and beards intermingle and entwine, but the beards win. I don't think the unicorns took down any dwarves there. Well, congratulations, dwarves. You guys withstood that assault. Let's bump it up a little bit, shall we? How about a werewolf army? And let's give them some skills here. They need to be able to dodge. And you know what? These guys should be Grandmaster biters and kickers. You're gonna earn your titles. So there's one. So let's just spam a whole bunch of these. Spam a whole bunch of them here. You're all tough? Get to it. The werewolves burst out of the forest. The dwarfs jump on them. Fur and toes and tails. Dwarf 58 was bitten and struck down. A few more were injured over there. Dwarf 4, you got tore up and clawed. Dwarf 52, your arm got tore off. Dwarf 55, your right eye got plucked out. Your right eye is dented. Okay, so let's put some more creatures over here, away from the wounded, up here, towards those who are alive. And let's see, who now? Let's get some dragons in there. There's a red dragon. Let's add one there, another red dragon there, a red dragon there, and a red dragon there. The dragons opened fire. Dwarf 52 is bled to death. The dragons start stomping, swinging their tail. A few more dwarves bite the dust there. 4 is out. Red Dragon 3's been struck down. So now we've got a few singed dwarves, a few more dwarfs that are injured. How about one ruby golem? I want to see how they do. Okay. Ruby golem got swarmed quickly. How about a bunch of rhesus macaws? Let's spam a bunch of monkeys there. Dwarf 3 enters a martial trance as the rhesus macaws target him. And they quickly took care of the monkeys. Okay, so you guys are tough, huh? How tough are you? What do we have here? I saw a lost adventurer there. I don't know what that is. An ice wolf? Halibut? Gray gibbon gremlin? I might have skipped over something good. Skimming through this real quick. A gargoyle, a ghoul, a forest spider, emerald golem. An army of deer, maybe. A cod, a cougar. I don't want anything that I have to actually give gear to, and definitely not a bronze colossus. I tried that earlier and it took out all of the dwarves. How about a Baylor? I don't know what that is. Good luck, guys. The dwarf swarm it and Baylor 1 was struck down, so... How about a couple Baylors? 9 of them. They open fire. Baylor 6 is struck down. Dwarf 15 is flung against the wall and explodes. His back crumples in. His head kisses his backside. Baylor 7 is bled to death as a dwarf drives the pike up and through his heart. Baylor 5 is out. 2 is out. 8's gone. There's still a swarm of dwarves left. Well, let me add a few more things here then. How about a wyvern there? Another wyvern there. Try to space it out just a little bit. Should I add some sharks? I don't know what a Wesman is. I don't want to add anything that might be almost invincible. Like, I'm not sure about adding these turquoise golems. And how about some elves too? Get to it. They charge. Turquoise golem 1 is penetrated and falls to the ground. A pile of emerald dust. His magic ran out. The elf is chopped in half. Dwarf 4, you're dizzy, nauseous, pale. You have a fever. Her right hand is running with dwarf blood. Your right hand is melted. Your neck is rotten. So you've been hit with wyvern poison. So now you all are on a timer, maybe. Dwarf 60, your left upper leg. So who do we have? 27, 60, 39. So we only have a few left, and they're all probably dying from wyvern poison. So let's add just one more creature here. How about another elf? Another elf here. And they don't have any gear. We'll let them go. The 6th elf is struck down. That was quite easy for you. An army of stingrays pops up. They look like levers. You kick them across the floor. I don't think anybody got struck down. So 27 and 60, are you the only ones left? 27 and 60, huh? Check the action reports here. Dwarf 38, yep, you bled to death. So we're down to 2. If only I could turn you on each other. And what could take that? How about a troll? 2 trolls. The trolls charge. You each take 1. Troll 2 is bled to death. Dwarf 60, your left upper leg's crushed. 27, you're pale, your throat's crushed in. The troll is faint. You 2 team up. Take that one down too. Come on, guys. I'm accidentally gonna end up killing both of you here in a moment. I guess I'm gonna charge these unicorns at you. And last man standing. You know what? We need 1 elf riding this one right here. Where's a Sylvan elf? Give this Sylvan elf not a super weapon. How about an iron short sword? And the unicorns and elves charge. The dwarves dance around. Dwarf 60 is here. And I don't know where the other dwarf is. Where'd you go, 27? You were the other one, right? The unicorns charge and stamp their feet, trying to paw you underneath and crush your head. You reach up and stab 2 of them. You crush 15's windpipe. You strike down that unicorn. You took down both of them. Good job, guys. Damn. You two are going to be both of our champions. How about that? We have 2 champions here then. I'm done trying to kill you guys. Dwarf 60, you... So who do we have? We have Dwarf 60 and Dwarf 27. Dwarf 27 is Yugi Man. And Dwarf 60, you are Brandon Gaming, Medor Shock Test. You prove yourself again. Must just be fate. That's how the universe works. It works in circles and cycles, you know. So congratulations, you two. What's that take us up to? I think 5 now? Just a few more champions are needed.